maybe if I check my notes, maybe yes, but now I didn't, I can't remember.
Okay, we can discuss that, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so from last class, we watched the videos, right? We started a new unit, and now what we need to do is go into the grammar section, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Do
Mm-hmm.
you remember? I'm just going to show you really fast the objectives so that we can catch on what we were practicing last class. Give me just a second. Okay, so we are in this section, correct?
Yes.
So we watched the videos, we did some speaking exercises, also some reading and vocabulary. So today we're going to discuss the past continuous and modals of preference, prefer, would rather, compare, adjectives, pronunciations, the final R sound in soccer and dollar, the voiceless TH sound in think and health. Okay? So once we complete this part, I will share the video that I promised last class. So I was just waiting so that we could practice today this section
Mm-hmm.
so that we can have an idea. And I'll give you more supporting information, okay?
Okay.
Any questions before we move on?
No.
Okay, give me just a second. All right, so let's get to it. Grammar. Give me just a sec. Internet is bad today. Maybe because everyone is using it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see, past continuous. Well, in the examples that we have here on the right-hand side, past continuous, we use was, and then thinking, were, doing, were, learning. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so we are using a form of the verb be in the past and also using the continuous form. I'm pretty sure we know this, but
Yes.
let's look at some explanations about the past continuous. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna play the audio. We're gonna listen to the instructions and then just do a quick review, okay?
Okay.
We use the past continuous to talk about something that was in progress at a specific time in the past. When we use the past continuous, we are not interested in when the activity ended.
It was about 10 o'clock. I was having something to drink at the juice bar at my health club.
In the example, Nick started having something to drink before 10 o'clock. We do not know what time he stopped drinking.
Okay. In this example, we have to look at the whole example that we have here. It starts with it was about 10 o'clock. So you're here.
Mm-hmm.
I was having. Okay, so it could be around this time, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because you started having, so that means 10 o'clock. Before 10 o'clock and right after it too.
Okay.
But it's all is in the past. Okay.
Okay.
I love these graphs. They help us a lot, right?
I remember in the in one lesson we had this kind of picture. I know that we saw this, but I don't know why we are learning again this. I don't understand that. Because I remember that I had a picture like this.
From the past continuous?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Here. Yes, I have it. Oh no, I have for simple past.
Yes, maybe
Again,
we are confusing it with a different grammar section.
yeah, it's only simple past. It's maybe the same picture, but it's not with the continuous part, you know?
Past
Uh,
continuous. It's very
yes,
similar, right?
yes, it's similar. Mhm,
Remember, whenever we speak about the past continuous,
mhm.
we're talking about something that happened in the past. And it was an activity that you were doing. You're giving an example of something continuous in the past. We talk about something continuous in the present, something about the future, and the present perfect. We talk about something that was happening since at some period point in time up to now.
Mm.
Here we are talking about now, but this activity in particular happened in the very past. I'm
So,
just remembering. I'm not
so
doing the activity.
the okay, okay, I understand. Mhm,
Okay?
mhm.
Don't worry. I have a chart where it shows the differences between each one.
Mhm. Okay.
I know they look pretty similar.
Yeah.
They look pretty similar, but in this case, we're talking about the past continuous, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right, so let's continue. Number 2, are you ready?
Mhm.
Form the past continuous with was or were plus the base form of the verb plus ing. I was working. They were working. Just as we usually do not use non-action verbs in the present continuous, we do not use non-action verbs in the past continuous.
Okay. So maybe we're confusing it with the present continuous. Just as we usually do not use non-action verbs in the present continuous, we do not use non-action verbs in the past continuous.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm. Mhm. Hmm.
Now, when we talk about the past, we always use was or were.
Mhm.
Unlike the present perfect, which we use have or has, and then the verb being.
Yes. Mhm.
3, are you ready?
Yes.
We can use the past continuous with while to talk about two activities in progress at the same time in the past.
Nick was playing with the ball while he was talking to Talia.
You can also begin the sentence with while. While Nick was playing with the ball, he was talking to Talia.
Okay. So check out the difference. When we have while in the middle of two statements, while serves as a connector. But if we use while in the beginning of the initial statement, then we need to separate them using a comma.
Okay. Mhm.
Okay? And you remember, while means mientras, because they're doing the same. He's doing, in this case, the same activity, both activities at the same time.
Okay. Mhm.
4.
Remember, we use the past continuous to focus on the activity, not the end of the activity. Often the activity is not finished. What was I saying? In this example, Talia was interrupted by Nick's commercial before she finished talking about the investigation. We use the simple past to focus on the completion of the activity.
What did Talia say?
In this example, Talia finished talking.
Okay,
Mhm.
just a fast recap about the simple past. The simple past, you use it so that you can say that something was completed. In this example, we have a question. What did Talia say? It's in the past. But here, what was I saying? Okay, now, when she's talking about it now, let me go here. When she's talking about it now, what she was saying something in between here, as an example,
Mhm.
and she's thinking, oh, what was I saying before in the past?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay. I know it's a little bit confusing,
Yeah.
but it's not. It's normal. Okay, it's normal.
Okay.
Let me show you some examples. Okay,
Mhm.
let's do some work. Okay, so past continuous number one. Read each dialogue and choose the correct form and tense of the verb. So number one.
Okay. Hi Josh, I called you at home last night at 11, but there was no answer. At 11, oh, I was taking a shower. Oh, wait. Okay. Why did you leave the party early? I was having, no, I had a headache. Mhm. Hi Talia, hi Amy, hi John. We were just discussing the Crawford story. The report of Nick's bank account came in. I gave it to Tony. Did you read it? Mm, yeah. I was talking to Jackie Baker while I met Jackie at the Gobert building one day. What was she saying to you? I saw Nick today. He and his teammates were practicing at the training ground. Okay, now I am confused. I don't know if I am okay.
Go check it out. Is this something that looks like something that happened, or were now happened in the past at certain time? I saw Nick today. He and his teammates at the training ground. Tell me about it.
No, it's something that it happens. It's not something that it's happening now.
Remember, past continuous doesn't mean that it's happening now.
Yeah, but it's
It
not like,
happened, okay?
I,
All right.
well,
Well,
I,
we're talking about together, right?
mm, hmm, hmm,
Tricky, right?
okay. So,
Let's read it again, okay? Let's see. I saw Nick today, and he and
yeah,
his classmates at the training ground. Okay. So you feel better with this answer.
yeah.
Okay. Are you ready?
No, but it's okay.
Let's see. Remember, this is a good practice, okay?
Okay.
So,
Hmm.
okay, so 6. I met Jackie at the Gower building one day. Sally is asking about an action that was finished in the past. We we use was saying for an action that was in progress in the past. So in this case,
Okay.
okay,
Did she say to you?
Talia is talking about an action that was in progress in the past. So
Mm,
the word backwards. Let me show you again.
we're practicing. Mm,
What did she say to you? He and his teammates were practicing at the training ground.
okay.
We got a pretty good score.
Hmm.
Yeah, we did good. We need
Okay.
to keep on practicing, okay? We're not done yet.
Mhm.
We are only warming up. Now this exercise is a little bit more challenging.
Yes.
So past continuous number 2. Complete Lisa's email to Peter. Type the correct form of the verb in parentheses into the blank. This one is challenging because it's telling you type the correct form of the verb in parentheses.
Mhm.
So let's
I was still working. Still working on the story about the train accident. Just my luck. Chef,
Jeff.
chef, came to see me just as I was leaving for class. To see me just as I was leaving for class. Of course, he asked asked me about the program again. By the way, they weren't you in class tonight. What? What did you do? You can have many notes. You can have my notes, but they might not be very good. I was listening while the teacher was talking, but my eyes keep closing. See you tomorrow, bright and early.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's do this.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Okay, we did good, but let's see what happened here. So let's go back a little bit. By the way, why weren't you in class tonight? What you, okay?
Mhm. Oh, okay. Yes, it's something
Talking
that
about the past, right?
uh,
But we use the past continuous to show that something was still in progress in the past. You need the base form of the verb plus ing. So in this case, what were you doing?
you're doing. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Don't forget to take a picture.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I didn't take a picture.
The only, I guess, I don't want to say problem, but the way Pearson grades these exercises, each blank is a point. So that's why 7/9.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fine. Mm-hmm.
So now let's go into the next part. Now, modals of preference. Preference. And we have two options, would rather or prefer.
I can.
Oh, you can see? Sorry. Yes, there. I forgot to click the button. So models of preference, I was saying, models of preference, we have two options, would rather and or prefer. Let's learn a little bit more about these two options. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
We use prefer and would prefer to talk about preferences, things we like better than other things.
Would you like to have a seat?
No, I prefer to stand. Prefer and would prefer can be followed by a noun. Would you like a cup of tea? Thanks, but I prefer coffee. Prefer and would prefer can also be followed by the gerund. Remember, the gerund is formed with the verb plus ing. Talia doesn't have time to shop at stores. She prefers shopping online.
Okay.
Prefer and would prefer can also be followed by the infinitive, to, plus the base form of the verb.
She prefers to shop online.
Okay. In this case, the last option, we conjugate. We only need to add an S because also prefer is a verb,
Yes.
just as walking and jumping, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, these two we use to talk about preferences, things that we like better than other things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Number two.
We can also make suggestions with would rather plus the base form of the verb. I'd rather pay her a visit. The negative form for would rather is would rather not. I'd rather not sit down. We often use I'd rather not as a short answer. Maybe you should ask John for help with this story. I'd rather not. I want to cover this story by myself.
Okay. So we can also make suggestions with would rather. And most of the times in speaking and also writing, we use a contraction. Do you have any questions?
Mm-mm. No.
Okay, awesome. Now let's go to the third part. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
We use would to form questions with prefer and rather.
rather sit down?
But we can also use a form of do to form questions with prefer.
Do you prefer to stand?
Okay.
Mhm.
So we use would to form questions with prefer and rather. Would you prefer, would you rather sit down? But check out the difference. Would you prefer to sit down? We have to use a preposition here.
Mhm. Yes.
Okay. With rather, we don't have to. We just go right into the action.
Okay. Mhm.
Okay. And
Mhm.
we have another example here.
Yes, it's to with the preposition to, right?
Exactly. Yes. And we need the auxiliary to do the questioning. Okay. Do.
Okay.
Now let's do some exercises. Give me just a second. Okay, so models of preference. Read each dialogue and choose the correct answer. Are you ready?
Mhm.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. Will you like a cup of coffee? Thanks, but I. Mm. Hmm. Wait. Please. Um, I w- I I would prefer tea if you have some. How about some cake? Thanks, but I would rather don't. Okay, I am going to have dinner very soon. Mm, would you? Would, would you rather be a reporter or researcher? A reporter is more exciting. Does Eric go to the movies a lot? No, he prefers renting videos. Renting videos. What kind of movies does he like? Comedies? No, actually he prefers no. No. I think that is another that is not actually he would rather. Mhm. I don't know
It's
there
the third
because
person.
sorry.
And prefer could be used as a verb.
Mm. But it's not with a preposition. When you you put prefer, you don't need a preposition before after.
Okay.
So well, okay, that's fine.
Which one?
It's fine. Prefer. I don't know. Let's go get some pizza. Mm, I would prefer. to get a hamburger. I had pizza last night. Does your sister ever match soccer? No, she she would rather watch baseball. What about you? Do you prefer baseball too? Yes.
Okay, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do this. Money,
Hmm.
no problem, right?
Yes, but I am not secure.
So let's see. Let's go back to number 5 and 6. The difference is when you conjugate prefer, in this case, you don't need a preposition. But if you use the combination with would, yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now I understand better. Yeah.
Trust me, they do these exercise like this in purpose so that we get confused. Okay, so let's see. Modals of preference. Complete each dialogue. Type the correct form of the verb in the box into the correct blank. Okay, so let's see. We have the word bank here. Let's see.
Would you like to try one those running shoes? No, I would rather try. I will rather trying on.
Try on.
Yeah, try on. Hmm. But it's yeah. Why don't you come to my office at around 11? I would prefer meet. No, stay later. Go later. If that's okay with you. Are you going to call Frank? I think I would rather meet him a visit.
Make him a visit.
Yeah, I don't know.
We can leave it blank if we're not sure. Continue to the next one.
Yes, better. Would you like to go out tonight? No, actually, I would prefer stay stay to I would prefer to stay home. Okay. Should I turn on the news at 6? I would prefer watch Newsline.
Just watch.
I would prefer I would prefer watching Newsline. I would prefer to watch.
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. But that's fine. Yeah. To watch Newsline. If you don't mind, I think they have better reporters. The boss wants some of us to come in on Saturday to finish the reports. I don't mind staying late, but I would rather not working not, no, not work. Not work on the weekend. Do you want to eat at home or would you rather go? Yes, we have. Okay. And do you want to hear my story? I would prefer hear. I would prefer hear the truth. Yeah.
Here,
Yes. Wait,
okay.
wait.
Let's go back to 3.
I would prefer to hear the truth. I think so. Okay. So try on, mate.
So which verb is missing?
It's try on and mate. But I don't know.
What about pay?
Pay. Oh yes, pay.
Okay.
Okay, maybe the 7 it's pay. Or would you rather pay to a restaurant? Maybe it's that. I don't know. Really, I am very confused now. So I
So
don't know.
what do I do?
Yes, it's fine. There is pay.
I think I rather.
I rather pay. No, in the number, no, number 7 is pay. Yeah.
Here.
And there is meat. Mm, no. Maybe it's try on. He might be, no. Yes, I think so. I am not secure, but that's fine.
Okay. So let's see. All right. So let's see what happens.
This is a problem.
So number 2. You can use either the infinitive to plus base form of the verb or the gerund verb plus ing after would prefer. But what's the correct verb?
I would prefer.
So let's look at the context. Why don't you come to my office at around 11? I prefer to meet later, if that's okay with you.
I would prefer to meet.
Because this person then is giving you an invitation.
Okay.
Why don't you come to my office at around 11?
Okay.
Number 3, are you going to call Frank? I think I'd rather pay him a visit.
Pay him?
Mhm.
Pay him. Okay.
You need the base form of the verb after would rather. And in this one, oops, you need the base form of the verb after would rather. So do you want to eat at home or would you rather go to a restaurant. You had it correct.
Okay.
And I'll show you. Look. And the option said to meet or meeting.
Mhm.
Those two forms are correct, but they're very different, right? To meet and meeting, to use the gerund form.
Okay.
And I think I rather pay and go.
Okay.
Okay. Don't forget to take a picture.
Yes, I took a picture.
All right. It's okay. We can practice some more next class, okay?
Mhm.
Or maybe we can do some more work. I can give you some work so that we can discuss next class
Yes.
if you feel more comfortable that way.
Yes, it's fine.
Okay, so comparative adjectives. For example, we have the adjective and the comparative. Good, better, happy, happier, relaxed, more relaxed. So how do we know how to define the comparative? That's what we're going to talk about. You ready?
Mhm.
We use comparative adjectives to talk about the differences between people, places, or things.
Kicks are cooler than your old shoes. They're more comfortable too. They're better than other shoes.
Okay. We're just talking about comparative adjectives in general. We use them to talk about differences between places, people, things, you name it. And we know this. Okay. Number two.
There are several ways to form the comparative. For short adjectives, we usually add er, cool, cooler. Short, shorter. Tall, taller.
Okay.
Sometimes when we add er, there are spelling changes.
Nice. Nicer.
Hot, hotter.
Happy. Happier.
Okay.
Mhm.
Any questions so far?
No.
All right. Let's go now to the third row.
A few adjectives have irregular comparative forms. Good, better,
Bad. Worse.
Okay.
Mhm.
They are irregular because when they become comparatives, they change completely. Just like the irregular verbs, it's the same thing. It's the same scenario here with uh, these adjectives. Okay, four.
For long adjectives, we usually form the comparative with or.
Kicks are more comfortable too.
We can also make a comparison with less, the opposite of more, and long adjectives.
They're less expensive than they look.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we use more or less, not only depending if we're talking about a positive comparative or a negative, but also the difference are the syllables. We have more syllables in this word. If we go back, we have one syllable here. That's why they're short. Okay,
Mhm.
5.
Some adjectives have two possible quiet, quieter, or more quiet.
I know this part is confusing, but yes, they exist.
Mm.
Not all of them. Okay,
Mhm.
and check it out. This is one T, and when we talk about over here for hotter, we added another T.
Mhm.
So yes, it gets very tricky. Okay. 6.
We use than when we mention the things we are comparing.
These are more comfortable than my old shoes.
Notice that we don't always need to use the comparative with than. Sometimes it is clear what we are comparing.
They're more comfortable too.
In the example, it is clear that Nick is talking about two pairs of shoes. Because Nick doesn't mention the second pair of shoes, he does not use than.
Okay. So whenever we are comparing two objects in particular directly, choose A, choose B. We use that. If the initial information gives you enough evidence that you don't need to also bring up the choose, in this case, you just leave it the way it is, just with the comparative. They're more comfortable too,
Mhm.
because it's part of the context. You don't need to be too redundant. Any questions, anyone?
No.
No? You're too quiet.
Yes. It's because I am processing.
You're what?
I don't know. I am waiting for.
You're thinking, right?
Yes.
No, it's okay. Trust me. I know these things. They're not easy to understand at first glance. It requires practice. And I'm sure you've used these words, this vocabulary, this grammar. But now we are talking about when to use them. And like I mentioned a few minutes ago, I'm going to give you more exercises so you can practice, and we can talk about them next class. Okay?
Okay.
Trust me, you will understand this.
Okay.
Okay, let's do some work. Okay.
Mm.
Let me show you my screen really fast. Okay. So comparative adjectives number 1. Read each sentence, click on the box, and choose the correct answer. Are you ready?
Mhm. Ed Haskins is the coach of the national soccer team. He is older than all of the players.
He's older than. Okay.
All of the players. Nick and Dean are both on the team, but Nick is a better player. In fact, he is the team's star player. Talia would rather be a reporter than a researcher. She thinks that the job of reporter is more exciting. Talia is always working. She's busier, busier than
Easier?
busier than Amy.
Okay.
Nick is smart. He was a good student. Good student. Okay. Talia believes Nick's story, but Tony doesn't. He is more skeptical than Talia.
Skept.
Skeptical?
Yes.
More skeptical than Talia. Spirit running shoes cost $60. Cheetah shoes cost 70. Cheetahs are more expensive than spirits.
Okay, are you ready?
In the number 2, I don't know. Nick and Dean are both on the team, but Nick is a... No, that's fine. Yeah, it's a
Okay.
better. Yeah.
You ready? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Good. You see, it was very easy.
It's not easy.
Okay. Let's
But
go now to the next part. Yes?
yeah.
Okay. All right. So comparative adjectives number 2. Complete the advertisement. Type the correct form of the word in parentheses into the blank.
Okay. Athletic shoes. You work in them. You play in them. You want them to look and feel great. New spirits are the right shoes for you. They are lighter. No, more light mm, than other athletic shoes. Wait.
More light?
More, more. Yes, more light than. I don't know. Light is an adjective, right? Here, it's like they are more light than other athletic shoes. Yes,
Okay, so I write more light than.
than other athletic shoes, and that means you will be more fast.
I'm sorry?
More fast. You will be faster in them. Yes,
Faster?
faster.
Okay.
Yes. Herein, they are lighter than other athletic shoes. It's lighter. They are lighter than other athletic shoes, and that means you will be faster in them. They are softer than other brands. No, they are more soft. They are more soft Yes, they are more soft than other brands too. Yes. And softer means more comfortable. No. Yes, more comfortable.
Okay.
With their new designs, they'll look a lot nicer. No, a lot.
That
A lot nicer than your old ones. But that's not all at only $60. They are less expensive the competition. So what are you waiting for? Get new spirits now, even better.
okay.
Yes.
Now let's read again
Uh-huh.
and
Okay.
make sure we have the correct answer, okay?
Okay. Athletic shoes, you work in them, you play in them, you want them to look and feel great. New spirits are the right shoes for you. They are lighter than other athletic shoes, and that means you will be faster in them. They are more soft than other brands. It's not they are softer than other brands. I don't know. Yes, they are softer than other. I don't know. Okay. And softer means more comfortable. More comfortable. But you didn't put comfortable there. Only you put more. More comfortable.
No, I didn't put it right.
More comfortable. With their new design, they look a lot nicer. A lot nicer.
Just follow your instinct.
It's like a lot. It's like a lot. A lot nice. No. A lot nicer than your old ones. Well, this really I am not secure, but that's fine. But that's not all. At only $60, they are less expensive than competition.
Less expensive. We forgot something.
Less expensive than the competition. So what are you waiting for? Get new spirits now even better. Yes.
Okay. So you ready?
Yes.
Nice.
I don't know how.
You did good. Remember, we need to go back into the instructions so that we can do a recap. Try it tomorrow. Okay. Look at the instructions again. Do some work, and trust me, it's gonna require some practice, but it'll come natural.
Okay.
Okay. And we are out of time. Today was very interesting, right?
Yes.
Very, not, I don't want to say very challenging, but it was challenging.
Yes. Today, yes.
I will look for some more work in regards to these subjects and work on them. And when we come back on Friday, we can go over them and see if you have any questions, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Could you help me with the daily survey?
Yes, of course.
So, kudos. And give me just a second. Please help me with the next one, okay? And this is something that I need so that I can improve myself. Be honest, it's okay.
No, I am honest.
I can take it.
I know, but I am honest.
I can take it. I can give you more homework.
No, I am fine. Thank you. Mhm,
Okay, Daniela. So good practice today.
mhm.
And I will release the pending exercises for this unit, work on them, and also I will give you some extra PDFs so that we can do a recap in this section, okay?
Okay.
All right,
Thank
and
you.
that's all for tonight. Have a good night
You
and
too.
see you Friday. Talk to you
Thank
Friday.
you. Bye.
Bye-bye.